And do I have someone on Discord? Yes, Kobe. Alors, attends juste, Kobe, je suis en train de faire une vidéo par rapport à demain et puis ensuite on peut papoter.
Ok,
Tu peux rester, après je m'en fiche. So, hello there. Just before I start, like every week, the full recap and debrief for our previous speedrun raid, I want to thank you everyone for what we did yesterday and all the work we put to manage to have this kind of raid. I will use today a lot of tools to try to show you what we can improve, what we fail, what also we succeed. And there was a lot of success yesterday, so this is probably the best point to put in the top of the list. I will start to open every spreadsheet I have to use to make the debrief. The log. Okay, recap log. Okay, so the first strong point I want to talk about is synergy. Okay, it was the first real speedrun we did yesterday together, and we had a really nice synergy between all the players. You can saw it on the DPS recap, the healer recap. It was pretty close for all the player. The tanking was good, the DPS was good, and the heal was good also. I will use Vilpool. I will just slow down a bit music sound. Maybe cut it. Yeah, we just fucking cut it. I will use the Vilpopov. He just linked it on Discord to have another point of view of mine, and I discover this one at the same time of you. So maybe we will see some mistake, maybe not. First, just to try to explain you why we are not on log and why we won't be on log with this speedrun. It's because on the fourth first giant we had 3 molten and 1 destroyer, and this destroyer invalid the log for this time. It's not a big deal. We won't try to push on Warcraft Flood to validate it, because probably on next week they will swap the rule for the trash clean, because they just realized a lot of guild did what we did yesterday. It means just pre-clean some trash and come back after to start, because this is just how it was count. So we played like the rule allow us to do it, and this time they will swap it. They will add more surger and probably change the destroyer sheet on the start. So it should be better for us, and maybe they will just erase all the previous speedrun timer to start a new one on P2. Okay, I presume it will start soon. Yeah, just after the dog, probably. So what globally we really succeeded yesterday was the overall health of the raid. We just failed on one boss, is Gidon. I will explain after why. And what we probably failed, if we want to compare to the top, I mean the top 1, 2, 3 guild, is the pace. Because I have to learn, and we have to learn how much damage we can deal, how fast we can chain pull, etc. And because I'm not really sure actually of what healer can do regarding to mana pull, etc. We had a pace with a bit slow. If you want to compare, for example, to another speedrun, Lasumi's put this comparison to the world record, the 5 Thunder record, and our timer. All right, you can see on each pull and each trash, all the time we lose like 2 or 3 seconds, maybe 5 sometimes, to each pull. This is because I ask most of the time at that to just delay a bit or to wait a bit because I was not sure about our ability to have enough mana to just chain pull, chain pull, chain pull, chain pull. I realized yesterday that it was pretty good and better than I thought. So probably next week on the 13th, I will ask you to pull quicker and to move quicker. Also because we will have the diagonal buff, so it will be easier to just increase the pace and to move quicker. So again, if you want to see, for example, they pull the Cifran 250, we pull it at 3, 5. Okay, so we already lose 15 seconds. It's not the biggest one, but when we're still progressing, you can see each time we lose some second, and at the end, it's 5 minutes approximately. We have also a lot of things we can increase, and not just the pace, but the pace will have to be a bit quicker if we want to at least grind the first spot of a Thunder Strike. I move back to the video. For example, here the annihilator should be already here. All right. I don't know why we didn't pull it because we have warrior and it just cleave. Annihilator is not a big deal anyway to add. So if we can just optimize the cleave, we just have to do it. Here also we have to, yeah, okay, we move the surger but a bit too late. Here it was not perfect on the pull. We should have sorry, the roam of the soldier was not perfect, but we should have just run in right in the line because we don't really care if the imp just link here. We are on GFPP, so we don't care. We have enough fire resistance and a consume to soak this first impact. Next time we will just move straight close to the wall on the right and take, if we have to take the surger. Also, so you see Vilpru did the perfect thing here. He just used the dynamite. For the next run, all DPS player will have to move on engineer, right? You almost are already all engineer. I don't know how many are just excuse me, you have to give me a moment. And this time, so I will ask you to all have dynamite, all have the saper. We should move on top to probably 32, 33 saper this time. So I just told you all DPS and tank will have to be engineer. And for the healer, the healer who just can already swap, do it please for the 13. And if you want for the last healer who have to grind a bit again, the alt or probably just grind more gold to be able after to swap decently, I leave you until the 20th. All right, you have until the 20th for the last healer who are not engineer. For the rest, DPS player tank. For the 13, all our engineer, we all swap. We all have dynamite. For example, this pack of imp. We all have saper, and we will all have, sorry, the Inji boots, the goblin one.
Hello, hello.
Hello, je suis en débrief. So here we just do it the perfect thing. You see, we just stay here, we wait. We don't aggro the imp. right or left, it's just perfect. We will do the same thing. The double surger was a clean pull. We maximized DPS, so it was nice. We probably win some time here with this one. So blah blah blah. We think the imp. It was nice. You drop most the chicken on this one. I had not the time right now to saw if we managed to have a lot of proc on this double pack. I still think it's the best way to use it, but I don't really know if they procced a lot of or not. I will have to analyze the log just after and come back to discuss. Okay, sorry. I do a lot of things at the same times because each time I want to play, I have to do some logistics tools, so I lose more time. Here, nothing to say on Lacy Front was perfect. The offensive dispel from Nympho and from Erezilla was just insane. So we know this. We should have maybe DPS a bit quicker on the boss. It's like the skull it fall down even before the boss, so maybe a bit mistake, but not a strong one. The free pull here was perfect, also with the E8 and leap. So nothing more to say. Magmada also was great. I will probably, regardless to what we did on this try, for next time ask to. I will see about the recklessness thing because I'm a bit sad about what happened on Gedon. It's my fault on the call and on the choose of the recklessness timer. So we will have to think about it and see what we can do with diagonal buff. So here nothing to say. The pool was clean. It was really quick. Anyway, like you can see on the comparison, on the at this stage we are just missing like 30 seconds, and I think we lost it on pool and on the surger pack on the start of the tunnel. This is the only way we just really lose some time. Ouais, parfait, merci. Ben ouais, c'est parfait. Come back to the video. We drag it really nice. The DPS was nice. I will not lose more time on this one. Here, nothing more to say. We won't change anything on this one. We will maybe have more trash regarding to what Warcraft Love change or not change on the next phase. I think they should really change it on the next one because it will be diagonal update. So this is the nice time to do the change, but I don't know what they will do. Here, for example, you see at this stage we kill the dog. Giant should already be here if you want to maximize. It's not easy. I just point the fact now because I'm just looking a replay, so it's easy to say what we have to do, what we fail, etc. But it's just to try to improve the next run. For the next it will be Genas. Nothing more to say. I swap a bit. Okay, so we will kill Genas, blah blah blah. We chained. About Gar, the next part of C is pretty good. Maybe pull a bit quicker next time. Like you can see, if you want to look, we don't have the overall mana of the red, but Erelizea has most of the time like a 60-70 mana bar up, so we can presume it's the same for the rest. Maybe healer will correct me later, but we should have managed to pull more boss, more trash at the same time. I will move back to Gar. On Gar, we lose sometimes at some points. On pull, we lose sometimes. Sometimes we should have just pulled this one. I should have tanked it when the rest just move on the boss. Next time we won't wait until the dog is just dead. We will just move on the boss with the dog. Maybe use. Did we have the? Yeah, we had a pot cooldown on this one. I think. If we had a cooldown on this one, next time we pull with FAP on all red, if we have the dog plus Gar, except for Renox, we're supposed to use Greatest Stone Shield Potion. It will allow us to win like 15 or 20 seconds at least. At least. And this time also, I will ask you to use Sapper because you had the timer. I was not sure about it. You should have just counter call me and ask to use it. So Gar was pretty nice. We lost sometimes, but oh yes. And here we lose sometimes. Why? You did the right choice because you play safe. But you will see after the first bump, I think a lot of players, or it's just maybe it's just yeah, a lot of players just wait or just come back too quick and get another knockback. Well, it's not that bad. I thought we lose more time. No, it was fine. Anyway, forget what I said about this trash. I thought we lost more time, but it's not the case. It was just my impression yesterday. Okay, and we will get close to the fail pull on Gedon. Okay, Gedon. So if you want to know what happened regarding to my recklessness call on Gedon yesterday, it's about the threat meter, right? Ariana failed. He just failed on skill shot rotation. I think he didn't land the recklessness on pull. Maybe he just stretched too much and miss the swap, the accidents. I don't know. He will maybe explain it later. But we had a really threat cap on it, and I can't allow you to push the button because if you are on their stance with recklessness and Gaydon just move back to you, you're dead. He will just one shot you, or at least put you on 5-10% that we want to avoid. So I consciously choose to delay the reckless, and it was a bad call because first we didn't have the DPS to turn the boss before the Inferno, and secondly I killed probably all the player because during the first Inferno you were not enough aware. You take 2 tick and you take 2 tick with recklessness, so 10% damage aid, and you also take the bomb of Elunia, who were not really supposed to be here because he is caster, but we can understand it because he want to improve his DPS and move on the left. It was not a bad call from him. It was more an overall bad call for me, and also bad movement for player who choose to just move out from the left and not from the right. So to explain this pull, so like you see here, Ariana 1k4 is supposed to pull on reckless, and on first you see parry. Okay, so it's RNG. For now, the tank don't have the best weapon. They are just sitting or like the Mirage, and I don't know what is the fund. I will maybe try to enphase a bit the loot on the Renox and Ariana. Leave them probably some dagger and the Corhorn gloves to allow them to tank with dagger, because it will slow us if they don't manage to have a decent weapon before Blackwing Lair anyway. So here still, you see Lasumi is on top. He takes the boss. Ariana is still behind. And at some point, Ariana, okay, here the crit start. And we already put the boss like probably 85%. And we were too close from the Infernal. At this stage, I should have delayed the Reckless and keep it for Ragnaros. It's pretty tricky call, because I was almost sure we should have the DPS to kill it before Infernal if we manage to Reckless on top, but it happened what happened. We failed, and we will try to be better on this one next time to avoid the death. I will move back to the replay. So next time, just to be sure, sorry, I try to get my rend, get some XP. I move back. Next time, please, healer. Okay, healer, be on the same target, please. Try to do a big ball. I don't know. I will put a symbol on someone. I don't know who. Maybe Gaslick, maybe Antonides, probably on Antonides, and you will all move on the same spot to leave more space, visual space for player who want to move out if they got the bomb. It's important to be just stack to leave the visual clean for everyone. So we will be close to the first Infernal, and okay. So Elinia got the bomb. At this stage, what I asked to caster is to move back, but we are on speedrun. He want probably to optimize DPS, and he choose to move on the left to be able to DPS the boss and still be on the safe spot for the bomb, which is good on the call. Okay, if you are a healer, you can stay back. It's more easy for you. But if you are a mage or warlock, you want to move on the spot of the the DPS warrior or the tank, you can go. It's a good call for him. But first, the skull didn't pop on him. I don't know why. Maybe just a bug. I have no idea why the skull didn't spawn on it. And secondly, look just right here. Okay. So Yoni, Renox, Chili, Meriba, Modern, Cal, BT, Hurricane, the other one. La Soumise just stay a bit more. Vilpool C. Okay, those 6-1 you stay too much. Those player right here. Okay, you're for now on the good side. Those 3 are already not on the good side. Okay, I don't know if they will move back. Okay, you can see the bomb explode. Those 3-1 as Galilien switch succeed, survive with like 15% HP because you have more gear. Modern also die. Renox survive because probably he's just a tank. But the line here was here. Matrak Obama, Ponrage, Chili, Meriba, and Cal was just on the right spot regarding to the bomb and move back. The 6 other one, you were not supposed to be here. To just not put that much fail on your shoulders. Again, my call was bad. You were on recklessness, you want to maximize DPS, and you get probably surprised by this, the spawn on the Fire Nova, and you want to move quick out. But when you have to move out from this one, just move, please, if you don't have the bomb on the caster pack. Don't move on this wall. We cannot afford to move on this wall. So we lose 1, 2, 3, 4 warrior, 4 full buff warrior, and at this stage you know what it means for DPS. If you see, so we had, well, Switch is supposed to tank, so it's not the best one to what is that? No, it was just Gideon, my bad. Let me move back to okay. So Fletcher just die here, Moderno just die here, Asgaleos just die here. Okay. And Lien also just right here. All the players just die, just get close to the mage in terms of DPS. Of course, because warrior DPS means wall buff. I had a skull on him, whatever. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened with the skull, but anyway, the way out was not the good one. We will see it also again on live, and you will see what did just happen. Okay, so Fire Nova just spawned, and you saw players, those 3-1 just right, he didn't move on the good spawn. Vilpu also get pretty lucky, to be honest. He just changed the course and do some kind of half circle to move back to the right spawn, but he was pretty lucky. He also used a tubercle naftil, which probably helped a bit also. And we just dropped the boss at 30%. So maybe for the next run, I will ask you to keep recklessness. If we saw that Ariana have an insane aggron pull, we just drop it as soon as we can and we try to burn him. With Diamond buff, it should be okay. But if I think we had not enough threat and we have to keep it, we will just drop it on Ragnaros at the end. Okay, so this is the main fail. We lose lots of pace and everything. We have to rebuff, raise, etc. So that was the weakest point of the speed run. For the rest, it was pretty clean. We did it really fast. I pulled on purpose too much annihilator and fire. It was just to secure the route. At the end, it was not worth it because anyway the log are not valid. But I had to just in case. But I knew I'd pulled too much annihilator and fire on this one. So we just keep this part. Nothing really interesting to say here. We should have maybe pulled the annihilator. Wait, just a minute. Yeah, we should have pulled the annihilator in downtown and take the dog at the same time here. We should have just leave the dog come back to us and pull the annihilator with him. Okay, on Sulfuron we can use the dynamite. The kite was nice. It was pretty perfect, nothing to say. Okay, we clean behind, we move back to blah 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 blah. I will just move back on Majordomo because I didn't have the perfect view for Majordomo. First, for the tank, we'll take Majordomo next time. Know something, because you will have 4 AoE taunts. If you want to try to move out Majordomo, who is the one who is just doing the fire AoE, you have to keep your mocking blow and use it after the first AoE pull. Okay, I did some mistake on this one. I pull with the taunt and I tried to moving it back with the mocking blow, but too late. When I just use the mocking blow, the second AoE taunt spawn, I didn't have the taunt. I was not able to AoE taunt because otherwise we just have pull all the ad at the same time. So you took too much fire damage, and that was my fault. It's not an easy trick to realize. Why you have to use Mocking Blow first? Because with the Mocking, just after the AoE taunt, because with the Mocking Blow, the mob will just stick to you even if the AoE taunt is up. And at the end, when he will be out of the Mocking Blow, he should be out of range of the next AoE taunt. So at the end of the Mocking Blow, you just taunt him and he will stick on you until he port back. Because when he port back, when he just teleport you at the center of the room, you have a wipe aggro, so you have to keep him back. But maybe I should manage to avoid at least 2 Fire Nova on you if I succeed on the placement of this boss next time. And for the rest, I will see what did just happen to you as a DPS on this boss. We were a bit too low so on pull, maybe because I choose to break the rune on Golimag. I will probably break another rune next time. Maybe we will have also other player to break the rune. So you see all the time I try to move out executive, but I fail because all the A-turn move it back to the tank and well, I just had to wait. Anyway, we managed to tank everything and it was not that bad, but just to try to well, the match of the move was pretty nice. Maybe we can just change something. I will use the log to in phase. I just saw some failed placement from the priest, so I will use a replay to show you why. Where are we? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Give me a second. Maybe. So, sorry, I move back to Majordomo. Here, so you see the spot. Everything is here, okay. If I want to be right, I don't know who have to heal me because I want to be behind. Maybe it's Gazlik, so Gazlik took the right spot. But here, look, I won't talk about the mage who's just die maybe too quickly, trying to maximize AoE. Just let me see. Let me see. Okay, here you take the Fire Nova from Majordomo. Here, for example, Tai, I don't know why you are here. If you are supposed to hit me, let me check the assignment about yesterday to be sure. Who was on me? Who was on me? No, you're not supposed to be on me. So the only one on me is Antonides and Gazlik. Yeah, so Gazlik had the perfect spot for me. He knew it. Tai, you're not supposed to be here. Not allowed at all. You take the AoE for all the caster, you're supposed to be right here. Anyway, you heal with the prayer, so this is not recommended to be that close from the mob. Here we lose fletchery because they already lose. Okay, maybe for mage next time, I recommend you to stay back until at least the 4 caster get down. And when the caster get down, maybe you could move to AoE Arcan. Because we almost lose Gildur, we lose Eki, we lose Fletchery. And okay, let me check. And at this stage, we don't have any more. We don't have any more casters, so it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Ouais, reprise d'aggro pour Valnor, j'ai vu. So just really on pull, don't forget, I will just do the pull again. Taishili, Toshi maybe also, but Toshi move back after. Just stay back, okay, on the pack and avoid the DPS from the ad. The rest was pretty nice except for the mage. We'll maybe stay back until we kill more caster. And well, Fletchery died because Fletchery didn't have enough HP probably, or lose too much with more buff. I think nothing more to add for me on Ragnaros. We had a pretty nice run. Oh yes, so like I told you, for next time I will ask you, all of you, even the player who are not engineer, because you can use goblin boots if you are not engineer. Just ask to a crafter to get you one. Uh, so this time the trick DPS will be the same, but we will add the sapper goblin boots on this one, so we will win more time. And I will also ask Atta to start the boss quicker. I almost understand where he has, when and where, regarding to my pass, he have to just start the boss to win at least 20 seconds. So it will also allow us to win more time. Enough for me. Again, thank you all. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. I know yesterday we lost some players who are not in adequation with what we do here, but we create this project and this guild for speedrun. This is what just motivates us. We love this, and even if we are not able to be on the first free spot in the world, we don't really care. We just want to enjoy that kind of moment and that kind of preparation. We did it well. We have a lot of feedback of all of us. All players participate a lot, and it's nice to see. We had a lot of players who helped to mind control at Crossroad. We had a lot of players who get feedback to just put in phase what we failed, what we not failed. A lot of return in Discord. Even I know it's not easy for English speaker, because most of the time on speedrun we use French because it's native language, and sometimes we just don't think about swapping in English. If you have some intel info you want to share with us, you think we can improve, don't hesitate to just put a message and give us your ID. Okay, it's enough for me. I see you next week. We will have a lot of tools to do this week because you know on 9th we have Diamond up, we have PvP up the first week, and I'm pretty sure we will see a lot of player connected to at this date and until the next raid. Thank you all of you, and see you next week.